There is a reason you are hearing these words right now. Not by accident, not by chance. Something in your spirit has been longing for this moment. And today God is whispering to you. You are not forgotten. You are not alone. You are deeply loved. Path I set for you. You are still here, still standing strong. That reality alone is a powerful sign of my hand upon you. Do you feel this truth settling deep within you right now, my cherished child? Do you grasp that the very fact of you being present, receiving these words, is evidence that I have overruled the plan set against you? There were efforts to hold back the provision I intended for you, but you are about to receive it. There were attempts to make you feel unworthy, but I tell you, you are chosen. There were trials meant to exhaust you with worry and confusion, but I have sent this moment as a divine intervention. Right now, something is shifting in the spiritual realm. Burdens of lack are being lifted. Opposition meant to weary your spirit is breaking. Doubts and emotional weights are being released. What was opposing you has been revealed. And when opposition is revealed, there is a principle of restoration. You are entering a time of divine recovery. Here's what I ask you to do now, my child, not later. Affirm this truth. The opposition failed. I am rising in victory. Do not hesitate. Do not overthink it. Just speak it aloud or write it down now. Because every time someone declares this, it becomes a powerful statement against the forces that oppose them. What was against you thought you would remain silent. They thought you would give up once more. But instead, you are declaring your stand with your words. You are saying, I am not overcome. I am not defeated. I am chosen, empowered, and moving forward. And I hear every word you speak or write. So do not wait. Say it again clearly, then affirm it in a way that makes it real to you. The opposition failed. I am rising in victory. Because the moment you declare it, you are no longer simply enduring challenges. You are moving forward with purpose. And something in the spiritual realm must respond. The forces that opposed you will regret everything they did to cause delay. Because now, I am about to accelerate the good things I have for you. Your name is being brought forward in ways you could not have imagined. Provision is being directed toward you. Peace is returning to your dwelling place. Because the opposition failed, I have walked alongside you through the quiet battles. I know the inner struggles you have faced, the times you felt unseen and alone, the confusion that weighed on your spirit. You wondered if I truly heard your unvoiced concerns, if the passage of time held purpose. Listen closely now, my beloved child. Now, as circumstances around you begin aligning according to my design, the one who opposes you senses a significant turning point is near. He seeks to cloud your mind with uncertainty and diversions, precisely as my promise to you is unfolding. You are receiving this word at this moment, not randomly, but because your spirit is ready for what I'm revealing. I have something weighty to share with you right now, a truth straight from my heart. Pay close attention, my beloved. Understanding this reality unlocks the peace your spirit yearns for. Certain thoughts arise within you that do not spring from your own spirit, but are deliberate attempts to unsettle your quietness. Thoughts that keep coming back, even after you attempt to send them away, resemble determined attempts to seize territory within you that you have given over to me. The strength needed to resist these things is already present inside you, and this is the moment to call upon it. This is a core reality for anyone experiencing persistent patterns of distressing thoughts. You are not meant to simply accept inner turmoil as a permanent part of who you are. There is a clear difference between merely noticing a thought pass by and allowing it to take root inside you. Many welcome thoughts they should turn away. The part of you that is one with me cannot comfortably hold on to thoughts that diminish you in your everyday walk. This calls for your conscious participation, my precious child. When a thought that brings discouragement arises, confront it by focusing on the truth of my nature. When an unwanted idea comes, steady yourself by leaning on me. When thoughts of blame reappear, state firmly, my peace within is safe with my God. And when difficulty seeks to gain control, cry out for my presence. As you draw near to me, my closeness brings release. You must let go of the idea that some thoughts are simply unavoidable. This is not true. However, when you actively apply this inner determination with understanding and trust, you will find your inner quietness restored. My purpose is not just to lift burdensome thoughts from your mind, my child. I intend to make my dwelling place exactly where those weights used to be. Where I reside, there is freedom. The part of you released from what held it bound discovers more than mere stillness. It is made ready for what I have prepared for you. This very freedom is the path I am directing you on now, guiding you toward a settled quietness within, a clear way of understanding, and a profound assurance. Knowing me does not mean your journey will be without challenge, my cherished one. It means knowing I am right there with you through every difficult season. Even when it feels like everything around you is crumbling, there is a certainty you can rely on. What I have spoken will come to pass. It does not mean you will never face hurt, struggle, or periods of shadow, but it speaks of a quietness within you. The peace I provide does not come because problems are absent. It comes because I am with you. This inner stillness does not falter when outer conditions change, my beloved, but stays firm when you fix your attention on what lasts. The most crucial element is where you direct your attention. A life that chooses to hold its attention centered on me when circumstances are unclear will not be easily disturbed. When your thinking is securely fixed on the truth of my existence, the darkness trying to disturb you loses its power over your inner world. The one who stands against you tries to shake your stability by targeting your emotions. He plants fears, brings in worries, and points out possible failures. When you cultivate the habit of keeping your inner self directed toward me, no wave of feeling can dictate your course. Strength within you grows when you choose to trust, even when you cannot see what lies ahead, my child. It comes from choosing daily to rest upon the truth of my being. Even when outward appearances seem to oppose it, giving me honor is more than just an emotion. It is a step you take in the spiritual dimension. When you honor me, the things that keep you bound inside are released. In your daily living, this inner power is built through consistent practice. Connect yourself to the truth of my existence each day, not only to acquire understanding, but to feed your spirit within. Declare verbally the truth regarding my nature. Let the space within you be where you remember me, not where you remain fixed on past hurts. Create an environment around you where I am shown respect and honor. When you feel hurt, let your voice rise in song. When you are unsure, turn toward me. On days when your feelings feel overwhelming, pause everything and settle yourself on my being. You do not need to grasp everything fully to place your trust in me. You only need to keep the direction of your inner self facing me. Inner strength will not lift you out of the life you are presently living. My precious one, it provides support for you while you are walking through it. When your thinking is centered on me, even challenging situations can become a place where you find inner freedom. This settled state within readies you to see things more clearly, enabling you to sense the quiet wisdom from my realm, which becomes known only to those who decide not to be weighed down by confusion. The way I see things goes far beyond what makes sense to you, my child. When I speak with you, my aim is not simply to issue commands. It is to change the way you understand everything. How people often think clings tightly to what they already know. My approach does not. I gently dismantle old patterns, ease rigid ways of thinking, and guide you along paths you thought you could never walk. Not to cause you bewilderment, but to help you grow. Frequently, I will share insights that will question your daily routines, what you hold true deep inside, and even how you see yourself. And that is precisely where the part of you inside is made new. Unless you confront the ways of thinking you are used to, the understanding within you cannot be refreshed. There will be times I lead you to do things that appear incorrect from a human viewpoint, but are right from where I stand. I call you to put aside the hurts others have inflicted, to extend grace towards those who have distanced themselves, and to find a new beginning when all feels lost. What truly matters is not that you comprehend every small piece at once, but that you receive my words and act upon them as you live each day. This translates to ceasing your resistance to the transformation I wish to bring within you. It involves declaring, though I may not fully grasp this right now, I will move forward in the direction you indicate. It means ceasing to justify thoughts or actions that fail to uplift you. I am drawing you into a connection with me that is more intimate than any you've experienced. A deeper bond with me begins the moment you yield your own way of thinking and welcome my view of things. Only through this yielding does your inner thinking gain true clarity, my beloved one. For it ceases to rely solely on limited human sight and begins to find harmony with the truth of who I am. When your inner thoughts align with my instruction, the reality of my being becomes vividly clear and steadfast. When your thinking aligns with my design, there remains no place for uncertainty, apprehension, or reservation. Your journey with me does not commence by your intellect solving everything. It begins with your yielding, my beloved. When you entrust your path, your daily tasks, and every moment to my oversight, my child, I soothe the inner disturbance and bring stillness to your mind. Your thinking becomes clear and focused when it follows the path I have prepared for you. As you live each day, the time has come to cease making decisions guided by apprehension. It is time to offer me your heart's desires, your capabilities, and your choices. A spirit that is not at peace struggles to receive my leading. When you yield all to my keeping, I am able to move. Therefore, speak to me of all you envision for this day. Lean your entire being upon my strength. Converse with me before you take a step. Unfold your path before my gaze, and observe how your inner thoughts begin to reflect my reality. Genuine inner peace is not simply a feeling of happiness. It is an honoring of the way I established all things. Every occurrence in this world fulfills a design. If these words feel as though they have reached you at this exact moment for a reason, then welcome this assurance with complete reliance. As we have considered, when your thinking finds harmony with my intention, even fragmented thoughts find their way to clarity. Offer me your intentions, your concerns, and your fears, and the inner disquiet will yield to a peace that this world cannot provide. In this moment, pause, still the noise surrounding you, and permit my presence to speak deep within your spirit. All I have spoken reveals a fundamental truth. I care deeply about your inner world. I perceive what others overlook. I listen to the thoughts you hold unspoken, and I am prepared to heal every hidden wound that still brings you suffering. I see the nights you lie awake, trying to quiet the noise of your own thoughts. I notice the weight of memories you cannot seem to release. I know the longing within you for relief and the ache for a sense of wholeness once again. What you must grasp, my child, is that none of these unseen struggles go unnoticed by me. I am attentive to each sigh, to every silent tear, to the quiet heaviness you carry even when others cannot perceive it. There is no detail of your inner world that escapes my care. Your life matters far beyond what you measure by your own sight. The plans I have for you are not hindered by what others think, nor are they defined by what you feel you lack. My purpose in you is greater than the pain you have endured. It is deeper than the doubts you wrestle with, and it will outlast every season of confusion. Understand this, my beloved. When you lean into my presence, you are not left to carry your burdens alone. You are met by the fullness of who I am. I will not withdraw from you, and I will not abandon the work I began in you. Even in moments when you doubt yourself, my hand still rests upon your life. Even when you question your worth, I remind you that you are chosen, valued, and loved without condition. Your journey has not been wasted. Each step, even the painful ones, has been leading you toward a deeper awareness of me. Every tear shed, every cry uttered in secret, has been gathered into my keeping. I will turn even the fragments of your story into something that bears witness to my faithfulness. You do not need to have all the answers now. You do not need to see the entire path ahead. What you need is simply to trust, to take one step at a time, to release what weighs you down and to allow me to lead you. As you yield your fears to me, I will exchange them for peace. As you surrender your brokenness, I will breathe restoration. As you lift your eyes beyond the present moment, you will glimpse the hope I have set before you. So hear me clearly, my cherished one. Your story is not over. This chapter of struggle is not the final word. What I am unfolding in your life will testify of my love and power in ways you cannot yet imagine. Hold fast to this truth. I am near, I am with you, and I am making all things new. Beloved one, if these words have touched something deep within you today, know that this is not the end. It is only the beginning. You do not walk this path by yourself. And every time you return here, you will find a quiet place where your spirit can rest, where God's presence speaks gently to your heart. I invite you now, stay with us. Subscribe to this channel so that each new message of peace, each new reminder of his unfailing love can reach you right when you need it most. Together, we are waiting. Together, we are growing. Together, we are discovering that his silence is never absence, but the doorway to something greater. Join this circle of faith and quiet trust, and let us continue walking this journey side by side until every promise of God becomes clear in our lives.